This is Divine Needle and a collective reading for the week ahead. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. I'm recording this Sunday, July the 28th. It's 1:07 p.m. And that last reading I did about dealing with a spin doctor, many of you probably had that occur. And my husband and myself were no exception. We went for a late breakfast yesterday at a local restaurant. And in the booth directly behind me, a lady and a guy sat down just after we entered. And I didn't look at them or get a close look at them when they came in, because they came in behind us at some point and we were busy ordering or something. And this guy was the son of the lady that came in. And how do I know this? Well, he was obnoxiously loud, and he was making declarations that he hated Jesus, hated God, wanted to die, kill me now, and a whole bunch of narcissistic ranting. We're talking about narcissism on a scale of psychopathy. This is the kind of person who wants attention. Otherwise, he wouldn't be so loud. And he was also trying to embarrass his mother. She nearly got up and left. And she asked him to tone it down and be, quiet, because she knew he was being loud. And then he started going at her. Don't tell me to be quiet. That's demonic. And oh my gosh, she would not believe. And it was everything I could do to stay seated and not open my big mouth. Because, yeah, the fire in me, yeah. It triggered something in me because I have been on the receiving end of what that mother was getting. Not to that extreme, but pretty close. And so it was giving me flashbacks of what I have put up with in the past, being an empath and a doormat. Anyway, many of you have likely experienced the same thing. Highly toxic, highly negative spin doctor energy. And they create chaos and confusion. And that's what they revel in. And what they really want is attention. And my advice to you is don't feed monsters. Okay? If you have somebody like this in your life, you need to get the hell out. One way or another. Because this one was at the kind of level, and I wanted to say something to her, but that would have been feeding her monster. And she was literally and figuratively feeding a monster. Because likely she was the one picking up the check for that restaurant bill. So she was literally and figuratively, by giving her attention whatsoever. It's really sad when you have to walk away from children even. And that's been the case for me. Fortunately, though, a lot of people say that narcissists can't be cured. I don't believe that's true. There's some that are extreme and probably never will wake up enough to have it dawn on them that their behavior, it got them what they wanted when they were children, and they just haven't evolved. That's unfortunate. And empaths tend to raise narcissists, just saying. It's a thing, and I've seen it time and time again. unfortunately. So, here's to the parents out there that have suffered through that sort of humiliation and degradation and all-out war assault on your soul. I know what that's like, and I definitely commiserate with you. But don't feed monsters, ever, okay? It's hard to hear for many of us, right? Okay, so, and this can be friends, family members, what have you. And, you know, I talked to the restaurant manager. He checked us out. And I told him, I said, you got a problem in your restaurant. You know, it's really bad. This guy, he's back there and he's being really loud and obnoxious and really having a go at his mother. And he said, yeah, this guy has been around before, and that he walks around that area of town and just randomly flips people off. We're talking somebody with serious mental health issues. Serious. And they are manifesting their own hell on earth. Well, we're trying to manifest heaven on earth. And it's devoid of this negative monster type energy. And just don't feed the monster. So I didn't stand up and say something. My husband was really worried I was going to. He was preparing to get in a fight if he had to. I was like, the guy was already making a scene. Me adding to it would only feed him what he wanted, which was attention. Don't feed them. Because when they get what they want, they get that feedback, they get that adrenaline, and it is a form of addiction to adrenaline, basically. And many of you probably heard the whole thing about adrenochrome and all that stuff. And if you haven't, look into it. It's actually addictive. That's why people do, they get addicted to adrenaline rush. You know, that's why they do sometimes, you know, crazy stuff. And things sometimes we wish we could do or had the moxie to do, basically. But, yeah, it's an addiction. And feeding that addiction is really a bad idea, and especially when it involves narcissistic or levels of narcissistic behavior. And we're all born narcissists. It's how we get fed and diapered and all that, but it's learning to evolve and become a good soul. Yeah, vibrating at the right frequency. Particular frequency, 528 hertz. And I'll do a video and talk about that for those of you who missed out on what the my team was telling me about how to gain ascension, and it is about frequency. Everything here is made of frequency. Everything vibrates. And you must vibrate at a particular frequency if you want to gain ascension. That's what they tell me. Another thing my team brought up, and, well, they brought up a couple of things, but they reminded me that back some time ago, when Trump last was president, they told me that he would be the last president of the United States. And so he went in office, then back out of office. And I was like, you know, because my predictions are spot on. And I was like, okay. Or generally dang close to spot on. There's usually some element of truth that happens. But this particular one has not come to fruition. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. But they reminded me, they're like, that hasn't come to fruition yet because he's going to get in office again. And he made a comment to the Christian voters, this will be the last time you have to vote. He said that in a public speech. What does that tell you? Is my prediction true? I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope you stick around and find out. But yeah, and other people ran into the spin doctor monsters, narcissists. I got comments on that video that were talking about their evidently having issues with the same problem. Now keep in mind, when I say spin doctor, some of you literally could have been dealing with a DJ or a VJ or, that sort of spin doctor. But for most of you, that 7, the corruptor card was out with the magician, and that's bad energy. That is not good energy. And generally you would think, well, the magician's upright. But when it's upright next to the corruptor, that's manifesting chaos. That is a spin doctor. That is a narcissist. And boy, did we, come against one of the worst ones I've ever seen. The negative energy. Literally, my husband and I, when we got back home, we couldn't shake that energy off. It was like sticking to us. It was horrible. We ended up taking a nap just because it wore us both out. Anyway, just saying, it's a thing. It will suck your energy. That's an energy vampire. Okay? Don't feed the vampires. Don't feed the monsters. The other thing that they brought my attention to was something that happened back in 2022. And it was the crash of a Chinese rocket, a certain stage of a Chinese rocket. And they wanted me to look at it again. And if you look at it, and I'll put a link in the community tab for a couple of videos of this particular event of this rocket crashing into the moon. And I think it was April of 2022. You take a look at it and logically tell me what you see. Because I can tell you what I see, and it's not what they're saying. It was. Nope, not even close. Okay? But you tell me what you see. Because I want you to start becoming observant. Because that's one of the things that will help trigger your awakening and your intuition, is seeing things for what they really are and not what you're being told. Okay? Anyway, I'll put a link in the community tab so you can go check those 2 videos out. They're from supposedly different angles, and you tell me what you see that's wrong with what you're going to view. And then I'll reveal what I know to be true. Okay? Anyway, let's get into this week's reading. We got the moon. Sorry. A little bit of a rant on the front of that because of the spin doctor thing. And many of you, dealing with narcissism on varying levels. Protect yourselves, okay? Stay away from the monsters. This coming week starts with tomorrow, which is Monday, July 29th. It is a waning crescent moon, and it's in Taurus, and going to be moving into Gemini. And Taurus is the neck, vocal cords, throat, thyroid gland. Gemini is shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, lungs. It is waning, so all systems go for procedures and dental work, etc., as long as it's not in that part of the body, the moon. Okay? starting on Thursday, it'll roll into Cancer, I believe. Let me look here. Oh, it's going to take forever. I had it preloaded and it's still, yeah, the website I use has been oddly problematic for quite a while now. I don't know if they just have heavy traffic and need more. They might have to move to a different provider if because it's just slow as all get out. So I'm still sitting here waiting. It is Mercury's shadow phase right now, and man, yeah, with all the other retrogrades and the fact that Chiron went retrograde in Aries too. Yeah. Anyway, and then it enters Cancer on the 1st, which is stomach, mucosa, breast, womb, and ovaries. And then the ending of the week on Saturday moves into Leo, which is heart, aorta, blood pressure, and blood circulation. We have the new moon coming up on Sunday. And remember, full moons, new moons, not a good time at all, period, unless it's dire emergency to get any procedures done. Because your body, the healing process. So keep in mind the very first part of August is not going to be a good time for any sort of surgeries or procedures of any kind. It won't be good till the end of August. And we're looking at the 20th before Monday the 19th is full moon in Aquarius again. So Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay. Interesting. So Vedically, tropically. All right. So the middle section of August is not a good time. And it's really not a good time. Any part of August, I would avoid anything like that because of Mercury being retrograde as well. And the other planets that we have retrograde at the moment, which is quite a few. We have Saturn retrograde in Pisces. This is tropically. We have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. We have Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. And then we have Chiron retrograde in Aries. Plus Mercury will be retrograde in Virgo. Okay? That's tropically. Vedically, just step it back one sun sign and you got the Vedic chart. Okay? This is the outward energy, inward energy. It would put those retrogrades in the slots right behind, like Pluto would be retrograde Capricorn. Okay? So that's why it affects all of us, because we all have all those sun signs in our chart. And Vedically is more like your inner world, and tropically is more like your outer world. Okay? So keep that in mind. That's important when you're looking at health stuff. All right. So I don't think anybody ever tells you that. Not that I've ever heard. And usually people argue about whether the tropical or Vedic charts are correct. And they're both correct. Hate to tell everybody. As within, so without. As above, so below. They're both correct. Okay. Just for different reasons. All right. So they're both valid. All right. So I told you about where the moon's going to be. Let's look at the week ahead. Let's see what's going to happen. And don't feed the monsters. All right. For Monday, the 29th. Okay. Coming right out. The cards are so much better. They were interesting this past week. Okay, so let me move that over. We have, first card out, Mice, Discord among friends or family. Oh. Okay. The mice. What about Tuesday? Okay. That was quick. What do we get? Unicorn! Use your intuition and make beneficial changes. There you go. Be a unicorn. Vibrate at 528 hertz. Okay, that's Tuesday. Good, good, good. What we got for Wednesday? Okay, well, they gave us two. First one down was hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Mentally probably for many of you, but some of you literally, figuratively, or what have you. And came with the second card, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So this is probably a mental vacation so that you can figure out what to do about this broken bridge. The way that hopped, that was funny. Okay. That's Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday. For the collected. Okay. Thursday, we got Apple. Temptation will test you. Double card. Friday. Venus Day. What do you have for Friday, Venus Day? Coming up. Wow. The way those just came out, that was crazy. And they're both upright facing me. First one on the top is Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay. I love that. Grapes, time to go out and have some fun. Do something risky. Taking a chance. Okay. Some of you are adrenaline junkies. Okay. Not that that's a horrible bad thing unless you're getting it by being a narcissist. Okay. Let's look at Saturday. Wow. Let's have a look at Saturday. Saturday. It's coming Saturday. Yeah, the cards are just so much better. They really didn't want to talk last week. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That's Saturday. And Sunday. Sunday for the collective. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got more than one. Older man. Oh. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. Set those aside. I gotta make sure they're stable or they'll slide all over the place. All right. We got older man. Dealings or a relationship with an older man. And then we got club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Could be an older man. But I also got gentleman's club. You know, like some sort of club. Oh, okay. Starting to pick up on some stuff there. All right, let's take a look at the mice. All right. Give us info on this discord among family friends. Can you tell us what this is about? Tell us what this discord is. What is the discord? Okay. We got two. This is funny because this card was staring at me on the bottom of the deck when I got it out. Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the cards are very shiny, but trust, it is the Ten of Wands. Wow. All right. So some sort of discord or disagreement. It was a new beginning that requires some heavy lifting. It's likely going to cause some arguments, whatever this is. And this is for Monday. For Moon Day. Oh, let's see. Can you tell us what the burden is? What's the burden? Well, I know the new beginning, but any other info? Any other info? Wow. Okay. We got some crazy going on here. Okay, these came out like that, and then this one came out last. Three of Swords was there, and these landed on top of the Three of Swords. So there's the discord. Okay. We have a Page of Swords here, so we're looking at Gemini, but it could be Aquarius, Libra. But this is learning the truth. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is family. That's your dynasty. Discord with friends, family. Somebody in your dynasty. Likely a Gemini or a Libra. Could be Aquarius, though. And it's over this new beginning. The Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like something that people are passionate about. Okay? Something that you're passionate about. It does affect your family. And it's learning. Huh. Okay. Well, we got our answers, I suppose. Yeah. I just turned over the deck. We have the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Cups. That's definitely children, siblings, people from your past. Could even be past life. Okay. We got our answer. We shall move along to Tuesday. The Unicorn. Can you get us more on the Unicorn? Using your intuition to make beneficial changes. Anything additional? Anything additional on the Unicorn? I just heard it speaks for itself. Okay. We shall move along. It speaks for itself. Tuesday, use your intuition to make some beneficial changes in your inner outer world. Okay? Let's go to Wednesday. This hammock and broken bridge energy. Let's see. Hammock and broken bridge. Okay. Oh, good. We have a Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Anything else on that? On Wednesday? Now, it doesn't surprise me that broken bridge is here. This unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Yep. And taking a break. Much needed break. And here's the break. Moving on to calmer waters. Some of you, this is literally a vacation, but it is in the mental realm mostly. So giving yourself a break. I think, yeah, that's all they need. They said, okay. Apple, temptation will test you for Thursday. Let's see what this is about. What is Thursday about? The apple temptation. It's funny, we got apples and grapes. What is this apple on Thursday all about? Okay. We got the Seven of Wands. Stand on your ground. The Fool. And the Hierophant. I just heard look up. That happens a lot when I see the Hierophant card. Look up. Look up the Fool. Look up the Fool. Ah, okay. It's a test. As above, so below. Look up. So we have the Fool card, which is Uranus. That's energy of Aquarius and Aries. And we have the Hierophant, which is the High Priest, and that is Taurus. We also have Temptation, which is like the Devil card, so that's going to be Capricorn. Remember, you have all these in your charts. Somebody's going to be tempting you to take a leap of faith in some area that's with teaching or some sort of commitment. You need to stand your ground on this, okay? So keep that in mind. It's some sort of commitment. All right. Looks interesting. Let's look at Friday. We have Tiger and Grapes. So Friday looks like a big Venus day with the Tiger taking a chance, doing something risky, and time to go out and have fun. So that, to me, yeah, Friday looks good. Somebody's going to be doing some daredevil stuff. It might have something to do with this. Be careful about doing anything super risky. Enter at your own risk. Anything further on it? Anything further? Yep. Oh, you know, we have a Tiger card there, and it wouldn't be right unless the King of Wands came out. Yep, Leo. That's somebody that king doesn't sit on his throne. He's an action king. He is probably one of the first ones that will actually get up off his throne for something. Although the King of Swords, they are about truth and fairness, so they're liable to mentally or speak out about certain things. This one actually will physically take action. So this is a physical action of some sort. And it's risky. You have to be in King of Wands energy to make this happen. Okay? Just saying. All right. The Yoke for Saturday. Feeling tied down and frustrated. It's probably this commitment. And it might be that took too big of a risk. All right. Let's look at the Yoke for Saturday. The Yoke for Saturday. Okay. Oh, here we go with the king that sits on his throne. The awesome Taurus King of Pentacles. Okay. Feeling tied down and burdened. So in business somehow. Card of Taurus. Then we have card of Virgo. The Nine of Pentacles. The Independence card. Freedom. And the Page of Pentacles. Learning. valuable earthly lessons about your coin. Oh, okay. So it's all about your coins on Saturday. Okay. Freedom and independence. Huh. Yeah, it's learning to be better in business in some way that frees you, possibly from the Page of Pentacles. For me is Virgo as well. So we got 2 Virgos and a Taurus. So we're definitely looking at Virgo Taurus energy on this yoke. So a Virgo may frustrate a Taurus or the other way around, or maybe both. Okay, that's Saturday. Sunday, the older man and the club. Now this one really spoke to me, like a gentleman's club. Dealings or relationship with an older man and the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Could be a boss for some of you. Why is what is that place called? Popping into my head. Has to do with politics. Bohemian Grove. Popped into my mind. Gentleman's Club, right? The Old Man Freak Show. Or Stupid Female Show. Whatever you want to call it. Can we get some more cards on this? More cards on Sunday. Somebody that's trying to get you to do something against your will. Getting very cranky, spicy behavior, rude behavior, salty. Just, you know, the old man's club stuff. Anything further? I swear they wanted to tell me something on that. Yeah, they did. Okay. They just had to get the cards just so. All right. And it knocked the fun out of Friday. So it knocked the fun out of the King of Wands. It just knocked the fun out of that. Okay. Everything that happens in readings, including the way cards lands. Yeah. Interesting, because we had the King of Wands that got the fun knocked out of him by a Queen of Wands. Somebody goes after what they want, come hell or high water. Don't get in her way. Not even if you're a King of Wands. Interesting how that card flipped out of my hand. Yep. 7 of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Wands. Somebody that wears a false mask. 7 of Swords. Trying to get away with something. Like I said, they go after what they want, come hell or high water. The Queen of Wands can be very ugly energy, whether it didn't come out reverse, but the way it flipped over there and the way it knocked this off, yeah. So you're looking at Aries, Sag, Leo, But for me, Aries. Or Sag. The Leo's here. So Aries, Sag. We'll go with that. Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Clarity. After not seeing, and something about timing. Temperance card. Peace. Clarity. Peace. Okay. Something that happens over the weekend. So for some of you, if you work on this next coming weekend, something at work, I have a feeling, is what this feels like. Like you guys goof off and are having some fun, but you get some repercussions from it. Okay? It's like, I saw that. That's what I'm hearing. I saw that. I saw that. They think they didn't see it, but they saw it. Ace of Swords, they saw it. And the Temperance card. They saw it. You think they didn't, but they did. So this could be something... The truth about the timing. Clarity about the timing. Okay, for some of you, this is shenanigans with your time cards and clocking in and out. So be wary. Do not jack around on your brakes and get caught taking more time than you're supposed to have, because they're going to see it. They're going to know it. And they're going to be salty, cranky. Okay? Just saying. That's what the energy is. Yeah, they're going to be salty. For sure. Okay. That's pretty cut and dry, I'd say. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And, yeah, I'll put don't forget, I'll put links to that thing I want you guys to take a look at about that 2022 crash on the moon. And you tell me what you see. I'll leave 2 links to videos of supposedly the same situation. You'll see what I'm talking about. At least I hope you will see. Because I want you to be able to see what I see. And a lot of the shenanigans going on. Yeah. Because things aren't always what they seem, right? Anyway, have a fantastic week ahead. Keep these things in mind. The playing around, fooling around could cause you some problems on Sunday. Yeah. Feeling tied down or frustrated. And this is the tied down right there. That 8 of Swords. The yoke. Okay. Just so you guys know, bottom of the energy, 4 of Wands, stability. The 4 corners of stability. Okay. So that's your theme of the week. Remain stable as possible. Especially if you have the heads up of these readings, it'll give you an idea of what to expect this week. Okay? Anyway, have a good one. Talk to you guys later. Information in the description if you want a personal private reading. Have a good one. Later.